Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks. How about you?
Doing fine, doing good. Now it's better than yesterday. Okay.
I'm happy to hear that.
Sorry?
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. Okay, well, welcome, Ms. Duran. Maybe you're around, and Mr. Ramirez. Okay, so we're gonna solve the homework. You know that we have to start solving the homework. Okay, so here we have just something to remember. Okay, something to remember that we have been studying, right? Prepositions, the correct prepositions with the period of time or with some expressions, but mostly with period of. So let's see how you did it. Well, I think that you will be the only one, Mr. Ramirez, who can speak, right, to read the the questions. So go ahead, please. Can you help me?
Sorry. Maybe I can see it.
You
I,
can.
I'm I'm seeing the PowerPoint.
Yes, okay, you're watching the PowerPoint. Let me change. Sorry. Now, I guess.
Yes, now.
Okay, good.
Okay. The first one.
Well, no, the first one is done.
Okay. But the letter B?
Oh, yeah, second part, yes.
Okay, the second part, yes. Yes, I do. I go to bed in at midnight.
At midnight,
Oh,
correct. At midnight,
but
continue.
I go to bed early. Okay, there's nothing in that case.
Okay,
But I go to bed early on weekdays.
on correct. Because in that case, we have days. Okay, thanks. The next, continue, please.
Do you study in the afternoon?
Huh?
No, I study in the morning. On weekends, I study in the evening.
Uh-huh.
On Mondays and Wednesdays.
That's correct. Thank you. So we have different prepositions, right? Like in, on. And in this case, it would be at because midnight. What's the other period of time that we use at? And what other
At
period of
night and
night? Correct?
at noon.
Correct. At noon, at night, and at midnight. That's correct. With those, I mean, we use this preposition. Okay, the second part. Continue reading, please. Tell me.
Okay. What time do you get up in the morning on weekdays?
Okay. Hmm?
I get up at 6 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Nothing every day. I get up at 6 o'clock every day.
Uh, that's correct. Sorry, my writing is not clear because I'm writing with the mouse. Let me look my pencil. My pencil. I lost. I don't know. Okay. Well, sorry for the writing, but I don't find my pencil. Okay, well, let's continue. Okay. Number 4.
Yes. Do you have English class in the morning?
Huh?
No, I have English class at 3:30 in the afternoon. In the afternoon on Tuesdays and
Tuesday,
Thursdays.
okay, on Tuesday and Thursday.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
So it would be always on, right?
Oh yes, sorry.
Mhm.
I I
Okay,
get confused by for the
okay,
days. Wednesdays and Fridays or classes at 6 at 5 at 5 o'clock.
uh-huh. At 5 o'clock. Okay, that's it. That's what we have. That's correct. Thanks. I appreciate your help. Okay, different. Just to remember, right? Because we have been using these expressions, time expressions, and prepositions. So I think now it's 100% in your mind. Okay, when to use each one, each preposition. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now let's continue with the rest of activities that we have. Here we go for, not yet. Okay, we go for this speaking. Well, but it's hard because nobody else to speak now. Okay, you're supposed to have speaking with your classmates, but nobody else is able. Just you. Okay, but let's see what we can do. Do you live with your parents, Mr.
No, I don't live with my parents.
Okay, you don't. How how long you how long has been since you don't live with your parents?
Since 2017? No.
Ah, a long time. 20,
Yes, around 8 years, I think.
17. Yeah, around. Okay. So you live home very young, Mr. Ramirez.
Yes,
11.
yes.
Okay, well, I see. Okay, that's an advantage. Somehow, I guess it's an advantage. Okay, do both your parents work? Do both your parents work?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do both.
Yes, both.
Okay. Do you play video games at night?
No, I don't have time.
You don't
I, I, just, I just prefer go to sleep.
Okay, you prefer to go to sleep. Okay, yes, I understand. Do you eat dinner with your family sometimes? Because you said that
Sometimes,
you
at the weekends, I try to
at
visit
the weekends.
on weekends, sorry.
Ah, okay.
On weekends, I try to visit them, and yes, we have uh, lunch, dinner, and sometimes breakfast together.
And do you ever stay at your parents' house? Do you ever stay at your parents' house or never?
Yes, it's very common. Frequently,
Ah,
I
nice.
I go to visit there. I got to visit them, and I stay like 2, 3, sometimes 4 days in their home.
Nice. Okay, that's nice. I guess that it must be very nice, right? Okay, good. And obviously, those days you have dinner with them.
Yes, yes.
Uh, do you have brought still any sibling in your parents' house?
Mm,
Do you have any?
no,
No,
we are in I don't know what to say.
in
No,
different.
I don't have a sibling with my parent living with my parents.
So they live alone
Yes, they live alone. Where my sister live with her husband.
in your parents' house,
No, in their house, in her
maybe.
husband's house.
But not with them.
No, no, with my parents.
So your parents live alone.
Ah, sorry, sorry. Yes, my parents live alone. I was thinking you're talking about my siblings.
Yes, if they live in your parents' home. But you mentioned that your sister with her husband, so I got confused.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. They
I'm
live.
sorry.
Okay. Or maybe it was me who got confused, right? Okay. I did a mess. Okay. So they live alone. Okay. How many siblings do you have?
I have three siblings.
Three, three siblings. Okay.
Yes, I have a brother, two brother. I have two brothers and a sister.
So total you are four children.
Yes, we are four children.
Okay, four
I'm the
children.
last one.
And
I'm the last one.
you're the last one.
Yes.
You're the you're the baby boy.
Yes, they say that.
Okay, good. Okay, you already answered, right? That you stayed at home on weekends sometimes. Okay, that's nice. And the last one, do you work on Saturdays?
Mm, I no, really, it's not common. It's rarely I need to work on Saturdays.
Okay, so basically no, right?
Yes, no, just in an emergency.
In an emergency, okay, which is not frequent. Okay, that's good. Good for you. Okay, it was nice. You didn't have any other classmates to talk to, but it was nice to know a little bit about your and your family and I mean about your life. Okay, good. Anyway, we could build that speaking, that conversation. That's important. Okay, now, okay, maybe we're gonna continue with this speaking activity. Okay, when someone else arrives too, who will be able to speak, right? Because I need that you interchange information about someone that you are thinking about. I'm gonna show you the pictures and you're gonna describe that person and the other person has to answer and guess, etc. But I think in that activity this is not the best time for that activity. Okay, so here we have some vocabulary, but first I would like to know if uh, do you do you like to be at home? I mean, are you
Sorry.
the kind of people who love to stay at home, or do you like to go out?
No, I really love to stay at home and just relax it and watch some maybe a movie, maybe some series, um, to cook something, to or I don't know, or bake some bread or something like that to spend time. But I don't like it too much. Go out and some places that there are a lot of people talking and being noisy. I don't like it
Noisy
too much.
places. You don't
Yes,
like
I don't like those places.
that kind of places. Yes, I understand perfectly. For example, in celebrations, I don't know what, well, I guess what you prefer, right? Maybe stay at home and not, I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like, but I almost dislike to go for any celebrations, to restaurants or to a mall. I really prefer to celebrate, for example, birthdays, graduations at home. I mean, I think food is sometimes even is better. And well, people can speak, but when we go to a restaurant, for example, the last event was my niece graduation from the university. So we went to a restaurant, but I almost didn't have the opportunity to talk to her, you know, to tell her, I don't know, any comments or with the rest of my family, just with the ones that are next to you. But the tables are here, there, everywhere. And in our case, it was a long table, so I couldn't speak with the last, So I don't know. And even if it's more expensive, right? So no sense, make no sense for me because
Yes, it's true. Sometimes it's more expensive, and as you said it, we you can't speak with all people like you can do it in your home when you uh, go to talk some the other people, maybe people who you didn't say didn't see in a long time.
uh-huh,
You can talk with them and maybe talk about who's everything going, and maybe other part when when we are in that kind of when we are at the restaurant, for example.
mhm.
Some people arrive late, and they need to go long at the last seat maybe, and you even sometimes you maybe you didn't notice that the person is there.
Was there? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, or just hello and goodbye, right? Hi,
Yes.
how are you?
Yeah. Sometimes.
How you been? Oh, fine. You anything new? No, nothing new. Okay. Bye. Was a pleasure to see you. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not like at home. I think we can speak. Everybody can speak with everybody. I think it's closer.
Yeah.
Is this
And yes, and it's worse when you need I don't know, you need to do a reservation of the restaurant for some time, or if you have I don't know how to say it, un tiempo determinado
a
at the
specific
restaurant,
time?
yes.
Yeah. So I agree. In that sense, I definitely agree. Okay, that's why I always, or for Mother's Day, a dinner at my sister's house or in our home, anywhere, but any private place, house, it's better for me. And 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 I don't know, but for some people, it's significant to do it in a different place, in a fancy restaurant. I understand that. I understand it, but well, that's not the best. In a personal feeling, that's not the best. Okay, so you love to stay at home. And do you like your house or would you like to move to a new one?
I would like to move, really.
You would like to move to a new one.
Yes.
What, why? I mean, what things you don't like about your house? For example, in my case, I would like to move too because I want a bigger house, more bedrooms and, well, every space I need all spaces bigger. I need a big yard,
Maybe a
garden.
peaceful place. Uh, some place with better, I don't know, better climate, maybe.
Well, the climate, well, it's not, well, it's okay for me. I mean, it's not really hot, right? But in some cases, um, it's a factor that we can, right, take into account. Okay, so,
Yes.
so in your
Uh,
case, it's the climate.
yes, I like I would like a how do you know to say?
Colder,
Más frío.
fresher, colder.
Fresh. Yes, yes. More fresh. And as you know, as you say, sorry, more space, more bedrooms, maybe it's near the some I don't know,
More,
some it's near maybe I don't know how to say it, a park or some place I can go out to walk and appreciate the nature
uh,
and something like that. I prefer, as you know, as you notice, I prefer the nature, and maybe the bosques.
forest, forest,
Sorry?
forest.
Yes, maybe. I prefer to forest and mountains at beach or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's something else. That well, but I don't think I don't know if it is. I mean, unrealistic in my case. That I moved to a that kind of a space that has a forest. It would be my dream house. Okay, but in San Salvador, I don't think it's possible. Sometimes I think I consider move to maybe Sonsonate or maybe Santa Ana. Okay, I see that there are more nature around and prices are more accessible, definitely. Okay, and houses are bigger. I mean, here we have big houses, but are really expensive, so I can afford it.
Yes, yes. I understand it. It's very, very expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive, and here, well, imagine. So, but it would be my dream house, okay, to be around nature, around a forest. As you said, that if I could go in the morning, in the afternoon, to walk in the middle of a long park or, you know, a forest around, it would be really, really amazing. But just to move to a house with more space, it would be okay for me. Okay, good.
But everything is possible.
Everything's possible.
We just need to dream about it.
I live in hope. I live in hope. Okay, that's what I I try to think. Be positive.
Yeah,
Okay.
positive.
Okay, so we can work with this vocabulary. Okay, we're talking about houses. Would you live in an apartment?
No, I live in a house.
No, would you? As a possibility, would you like to live or would you ask
Ah, okay.
to
Okay,
live?
no, I don't like too much the apartments.
Neither, neither do I, but maybe there are some very expensive, right, that are really looks really nice. and
Yes,
they
but it's
it's the same, right?
as can you, as did you say it?
It's
Say it.
unrealistic. As I told you, it's kind of unrealistic.
Yes, it's kind of realistic, and I think I can afford it.
Yes. Okay.
Or that type of apartment.
Yes. So we couldn't. I think I will include myself, but an average apartment, maybe no, right? Maybe no. An average apartment. Okay, so let's listen some vocabulary. I'm sure that you know most of this vocabulary, but maybe a couple of words, new words. Let's listen.
Unit 7. Does it have a view? Page 44. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Listen and practice. House.
The house has 2 floors, a garage, and a yard. The first floor has a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, a laundry room, and stairs to the second floor. The second floor has a hall, 4 bedrooms, and a bathroom.
Apartment.
The apartment building has a lobby and an elevator.
Unit 7.
Rooms and a bathroom.
Apartment.
The apartment building has a lobby and an elevator. The apartment has a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a closet.
Okay, so here we have the vocabulary. Can you pronounce them, please?
Yes, yes. But I have a question. I don't know what's um I don't know. Can you move it for the yes, yes, that is. Hall, I don't know what's
A
hall.
whole
Yes, a hall? Hall?
of a whole. Well, it can be similar. I got more pictures for you. I wanted that we pronounce before, but no problem.
Yeah,
I,
yes,
no,
it's
no
okay.
problem. I will show you what I got for you. No, it's not this one. Is this one. Okay. We can see first of the pronunciation, no problem. Okay, so here we have stairs. I have this picture for you because the stairs in the picture are far, right? So here we can see clearer stairs, and here we can see well, the lobby, right? That is similar to a big reception. The lobby is more in hotels, but not just in hotels. Some offices could be, or maybe some uh, big houses have can have okay something similar. And here we have the hall. Sometimes can be similar to a corridor.
Okay, okay. Just
Sometimes.
because I was thinking about the structure and not the space.
Okay, and sometimes it's like let's say the you see this place, the entrance can be it's called a hall too, not just this long space,
Yeah.
but like this, that is the part of the entrance, okay? And it's like a reception, like un recibidor, something like that can be too. Okay, so some old houses or in other countries, most of houses have this part that they have a space not close of the living room, okay, and it's just to receive people, and they have sometimes a chair or something like that, or an empty space. But in our houses, most of the time, we enter the house to the living room directly. most of houses, right? But this can be called a hall, okay? Or this long is like a corridor or like a recibidor.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's what we have, and that's it. I think that those are the ones that I thought that maybe you all or any of you could need extra help. Okay. So let's go back to the book and we can now pronounce.
Yes, yes. Okay, the first floor, a garage, a laundry room,
Good.
bedroom, kitchen, stairs, dining room, yard, bathroom, hall, and living room.
Okay. Sounds very nice. Okay. Good. Here.
Yeah, the that's the kitchen, closet, bedroom, bathroom, elevator, and living room,
Okay.
and the lobby.
And the love, right? So this is not maybe an average. They are not average apartments, right? Because they have lobby and elevator. For example, at Sakamil buildings, apartments, do you know Sakamil?
Yeah, I know it, but I didn't be inside of this building.
Just around.
Yes, just around. I don't know how it is inside.
Okay, the distribution or something like that, right? Well, basically, there are just stairs and no lobby, right? No, I mean, parking lot. So it's very basic. And no elevator, so no similar to Takamil apartments. Okay. And well, that's what we have. So now, can you describe your house? Well, let me show the vocabulary, so maybe it helps you to tell us about.
Okay, maybe something like my house have two bedrooms, something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
Okay, my house has two bedrooms and have a bathroom. It have a kitchen, a laundry room.
It has a kitchen.
Okay, it have kitchen.
It has a kitchen.
Okay, it has a kitchen. It has laundry room. It has dining room, and I I think that it's all.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Hall. Any hall?
Yes, yes. It has one hole.
One hall. Okay. That's good. And maybe, Miss Duran, you can speak, right? You can pronounce, but maybe you can at least write in the chat a description of your house. I don't know if you are listening, and if you can do it, right? But it would be good at least that you text if it is possible. Okay. I would love that you to speak, but if it is not possible, maybe you can text the description. I will be checking in case. Okay. So does your house have a jar?
No, no. It haven't.
It
It have.
doesn't, it
It
doesn't,
doesn't have. Yes, it doesn't have.
it doesn't have any yard. Okay. Does your house have a good location? I mean, that is near a bus stop, is near, let's say, different places. Hmm?
Yes, it has
A good
a good
location.
location. It's near the bus stop and near the yes, near the bus stop and near the I don't know, near the stadium,
Ah, near the stadium.
and it has very close the University of El Salvador.
So you live downtown from in Santa Ana downtown.
Yes, in Santa Ana downtown.
Ah, that's nice. Okay, and is your house near the church? The cathedral is a cathedral, right? It's not a church.
Yeah, there, but nah, the cathedral. I don't know.
Cathedral, cathedral
Yes, the cathedral is far.
is
Yes,
far.
it's far.
Okay, well, the Santana looks nice for me, I think. I've been there maybe 3 times in my life, and it was a long time ago, but it looks nice. It, if I would move out of San Salvador, that's one of my options, I think. And I've heard that life is less expensive in Santa Ana. Is that true? I mean, houses, services. Is that true?
Yes, lately houses are being very expensive, but something like or some kind of things like food, maybe services, maybe I don't know what more. But it's more
Cheaper, maybe.
yes, more cheaper. Yes.
No, it's cheaper, no more.
Yes, it's cheaper than living in San Salvador because I I know when I need to go to work, I notice that it's very expensive everything in San Salvador downtown.
Yes, but the last years houses, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Maybe I would say that not 100%, not the double, but maybe more than 100%. Houses that, let's say that they were, for example, they were, for saying something, 50,000, now 80. Those houses that were in some places that nobody wanted to be there, that I've heard that they were maybe even 5,000, now 20,000. Can you believe it? And everybody knows that zone, everybody knows about those neighborhoods, I mean. And now 20 and even 30,000, when those houses uh, costed maybe less than 10,000, 7,000, and so on, right? Who uh, I mean, those who pay, I mean, people who paid 40,000, now maybe they want to sell by 70, 80,000. So it's crazy, crazy expensive.
Yes, it's crazy, and I noticed that it's not just in San Salvador. It's crazy, but that other place, in other cities, it's something similar, but not not crazy that in San Salvador. But
Like in San Salvador.
everything, everywhere is being expensive. It's
Yes, it's increasing, right? It's
yes,
in,
it's increasing.
yes, but definitely because I've seen the prices in Sonsonate. I think they are reasonable. I mean, I maybe because I don't know I don't know the location, but they seems to be reasonable. You know, I mean the according to the description, but I don't know if it's because I know more San Salvador, but those places, uh, it's unbelievable the prices for those neighborhoods, for those places. So, well, I still, um, I still consider places like in Sonsonate and Aguachapán. I've seen some houses, big houses, and I I think they're cheap in comparison. Well, I think they're they're cheap.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. If you can work like this and on in home office or online, it could be possible. But in our country, I don't know why, but the most of good work, for saying of one form, it's it concentrate in San Salvador, so
yes,
we need to go there
yeah, they
for
are
something
concentrated.
better, but
Yeah, it's true. They are focused,
because
concentrated in San Salvador. That's true.
yes, because I go to work there because when I was looking for a job in this city, I don't find anything good.
You didn't do anything good.
Yes.
Yes, yes, that's the reason why we haven't moved to maybe Sonsonate and San Miguel because of our jobs. Yes, because I think those places are nice, are quieter, I think, quiet places. Some of them, of course, but because of the that reason that you are mentioning, even in education, okay, because well, my husband is in a public school and in a private school, and he could change, the public school in anywhere. But the private school, maybe even in South Salvador, is not good. It's not easy to find. Um, you know, just the most important schools, private schools, pay reasonable. So I think that in some other departments, maybe private school, I have no idea the salary for private schools. And that's why we don't we don't move. But it would be good. I would like to live uh, in those cities, but
Yeah,
because of the job or job,
yes, it's because yeah, yes, because I'm originally from I don't know, I'm original from I don't know how to say de un pueblito.
a little town.
Yes, a little town. It's near it's near Metapan. I don't know if you
Yeah, I've heard Metapan.
yes, and it's not uh urban.
Okay, it's rural
See,
area.
it's rural, and And I love that kind of place because it's more peacefully and
Peace,
and
peaceful and
now
relaxed.
it's everything accessible like the internet,
It is,
like sorry.
it is or it isn't.
Yes, it is. It
Ah,
is.
okay.
It is
Okay.
accessible now. It is accessible to that kind of services.
Okay, yes, it's true. I think that those places are better. I mean, in that sense. Well, I love nature. I love, to be around mountains and houses and houses like here. But well, that's something important that stop people like my family and I, to move because, as you said, because of job opportunities. And when we have lived in the same place, in same city, we have all family here and jobs from many time ago. It's not an easy decision to move from here to another city. But I consider because I think they have, I mean, those places, those cities have some advantages too. Well, but maybe it's not, it's not possible, sadly. Okay. Well, so that's what we have, right, with this part in houses. Okay, so look at this picture and tell me, what do you think is the situation here?
I think the woman is moving to another
Country,
city.
city,
I
house?
may how another house. I don't know. Maybe another country. Another country. No. Maybe another city.
Okay. And who is he?
I
I mean,
I think
what relationship?
maybe they are friends.
Maybe they are friends, and maybe why? Why do you think that they are talking by phone? Is she
I don't know.
is she asking for help, or maybe he will uh, receive her, right? Or he will support her in the new city? I don't know. Those are my ideas. What are yours?
I was thinking that she's happy and yeah, and she need to tell someone
Okay. She's,
about the
uh-huh.
about that. Yeah,
Why? Why is she happy?
maybe she bought her house or or something like that
Maybe it's like you and me, right? That she's moving uh, to
to
a
her.
dream house with more
Yeah,
spaces or and a park, many parks around, forest. Okay. Yeah, because it looks like she lives
in an apartment.
in apartment. So maybe now she is moving uh to this house, right? Maybe. Who knows? Okay, let's see if it is what we have here. Let's see and let's listen.
Page 44. Exercise 2. Conversation. Do you live downtown? Listen and practice.
Hi, Ethan. Guess what? I have a new apartment.
Hey, cool. Do you live downtown?
No, I don't. I live near the university now.
That's great. What's it like?
Well, so I think I I was wrong, right? It's not from an apartment to a house. It's another apartment. Okay, let's see. Let's continue.
It's really nice. It has a big living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen.
Awesome! Does it have an elevator?
Yes, it does.
And does it have a nice view?
No, it doesn't. It has a view of another apartment building.
Ah, okay. So she's in the new apartment already, right?
Yes.
So she's not moving.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, she's not living her old apartment now. She is already in the new one. Because it says, no, it doesn't. It has a view of another apartment building. Okay. Well, okay. So here we have some vocabulary that we know. What's what's it like? Do you remember this expression? Or don't you
Yeah.
remember?
Yes, I remember. What's it like?
What's it like? Is when we want to know the description, right? The opinion, the description of something, or maybe someone. Okay. So she's describing here. What's it like? The description of the place, for example. Awesome. It means like very, um,
Very good.
very good, right? Amazing. Okay. Awesome. And the structure, because it's a question, does it have, with the original verb, does it have an elevator? And this is the short answer. Yes, it does. Another question, because we're talking about what, Mr. Ramirez?
We are talking about the apartment, the new
Okay,
apartment.
the new apartment. So that's why he is using it. It because it makes the substitution for a thing. And does it have a nice view? No, it doesn't. Short answer. It has a view of another apartment building. Okay, so I won't ask you if you would like to move to this kind of place because you already told me that you don't like apartments. Okay,
Yes, I don't like it.
and how about you? I don't know if I don't know if you can answer, Miss Duran, because you didn't send the description, right? I was checking the messages, the the chat, but I I think that you couldn't. Okay, text. But I don't know if maybe something that is shorter, maybe you can tell us, would you like to live in an apartment? Or do you live in an apartment? Well, maybe definitely she can participate, not even by chat in this moment. Okay, well, no problem. Okay, so this is not like a piece of cake, right? This vocabulary, I think we don't have, basically we have simple present, still the structure that we were working a lot. Okay, short answers, questions, affirmative, and for third person. Okay, the only expression to remember, what's it like? Okay, so my question could have been, what's your house like? Okay, what's your house like? Okay, so that's what we have. This is a new unit. Tomorrow we're gonna watch a video of the previous unit, okay? Because tonight I try to do the parts that we could discuss, okay? But tomorrow maybe I don't want that most of class um don't have the opportunity, or that they don't have the opportunity to practice the listening, the audio, the video. So maybe tomorrow we have more people. But if tomorrow we don't have more people, I'm gonna play the video. Okay.
Okay.
For you. And Miss Duran, but I don't know, Miss Duran couldn't participate today. Okay. Well, so that's it for tonight. Thanks a lot for your participation, for your active participation.
Thank
Sir,
you,
it's
Miss.
been a pleasure.
It's
Thanks.
been a pleasure to take her.
You too. Enjoy your
Enjoy
meal.
your meal.
Thanks a lot.